Hello friends, welcome back to my video. This is my Gistus Bifta, a person who is blessed with talents, love, and magical dust. And yes guys, today I would like to create a pick a pile of card tarot reading. I'm so sorry, it has been quite a while since the last time I created a tarot reading video. But today I'm going to talk about anything that you need to hear, anything that you need to improve for the month of March 2021. Yes, and if you guys watch this video after the month of March, you can actually use the advices for you because it must be a message from the universe for you. So, I'm going to do a 3 pile of cards and it's going to be represented with these 3 arts. And you can meditate while you see the picture, and please pick one of them that resonates with you the most, which one that represents yourself, your identity, and might be your mood or your feeling right now. Take your time, meditate, and after you're ready, please just pick one of them and I'm going to do the reading for you. Okay, pile number 1, I feel like if I see a color synesthesia, I assume this has more like black and white kind of character. Oh, I was about to talk about Capricorn vibe or something that is very, very materialistic and concrete. And then one card appeared, the first card appeared that very represent a lot about Capricorn. Are you Capricornians out there? Pick this pile? Okay, so let's start. I'm going to pick 4 cards for today. Why 4? Because I do love the number. It represents a lot with reincarnation, death, start something new and everything. I do love that. Okay, so pile number 1, the first card that I talk about that represent a lot with the Capricorn is the Devil. Sorry, can you guys see the Devil? Yes, that's the card. This is the card that's talking about a lot, represent a lot about materialism or something that is very carnal desire, or it relates a lot with temptation, with materialistic aspect. Guys, this is very normal. We are human, we have this kind of characteristic, but if we are way too focused on this kind of thing, this is going to be very dangerous. You can actually get sick. I mean, like physically or mentally, you can get sick if you are way too focused on the material things. So I think the first card have advice to you guys that please keep that in mind, that it needs to be balanced out with other things. And speaking out balance, the materialistic nature, the carnal desire, it's always related with the, what do you call as the spirituality or the kindness, something that is more related to the heart chakra. And the next card we have the Hierophant, but it's inverted. The Hierophant normally talking about rules, something that is very lawful, something that is very related to the maturity, or you can say spirituality also, but it's inverted. The problem is it's going to take your kindness, take your wisdom, that's the word, wisdom. It's going to take the wisdom away if you are still focusing on the materialistic part of you. So it's very dangerous because I believe that it's going to fog the vision of your wisdom if we are focusing too much on the carnal desire. So the next one, I do love this one. It's inverted 2 of Swords. Can you guys see? 2 of Swords normally talking about the immovable obstacle or like a hardship, challenge, and the blocking wall of your struggle. But this one is inverted, so I believe this suggesting you that it's not that difficult to embrace your own spiritual side, to embrace something that is more essential instead of just you know, the cover, the case of the essence. I mean, it's all about the materialistic, right? So it's not that difficult, pile number one. My God, this is very Capricorn energy. This has very Capricorn energy, you know. Maybe like the earth, elements from the zodiac kind of relate with this one. Maybe if you are Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, you guys, well, I am Capricorn. Well, we tend to have tendencies to, you know, possess material things. We are kind of possessive into those things, but you know, it's just need to balance out. We need to embrace our spirituality. And then the last one, okay, the last one, we have the King of Pentacles, but it's inverted. Okay, this is getting very interesting, because King of Pentacles represents a lot with the earth energy. Capricorn again, because it's talking about the materialistic, about money, but this one is inverted. I believe this card suggests you guys to stay focused on the spiritual side, the essential things, because it doesn't, you know, if you are focusing more on the materialistic part, it doesn't make you more expert on it. I can say it doesn't make you even much more richer than usual. So this is very interesting because it's inverted. So I believe that to be rich, or you know, to feel financially secure, it's not always necessarily thinking about that part all the time. Because I always believe what makes you feel rich is when you feel enough. That's the richest person on earth, when they feel enough. So if we are trying to focus on how to be grateful, how to feel enough with everything that we have, so I think the way is to focus on the essence of whatever we have or whatever we feel. So I think it's going to be much more relatable with you guys who are having tendencies with the materialistic. So yeah, I guess pile number one. So please try to be on. Okay. Nasi goreng steal my thunder again. Like the last time it's jagung manis and now it's nasi goreng. I think both of them are going to be my brand ambassador one day. Okay, you guys need to hire me because they keep on stealing my thunder in my video. Okay. Well, anyway, pile number one. So that's all the advices for you. So please try to focus on the essence instead of the materialistic part. So yeah, I hope it's very useful for you. So thank you, pile number one. Okay, jagung manis, nasi goreng, and now kodok ngorek. I don't understand. Okay, maybe that's one of the nature's way of telling me that, you know, I am still in a part of nature and a part of something that I cannot control, bitch. Pile number two. So let's start with you guys. Pile number two. Can I feel the energy? Oh, okay. I feel like a cool tone. I see turquoise, I see teal, but some of the pink. Hey, so sweet. I believe I'm feeling about the Aquarius energy, Cancer. Oh, and also a little spark of Scorpio. Okay, what's the advice for you, pile number two? Okay, so no cards coming out from my shuffle. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. I see. Okay, 4 cards for pile number two. Interesante, muy interesante para mí y para ustedes. Así que vamos a empezar. First card, we have the King of Wands. Ooh, love King of Wands. King of Wands is a card that represents a lot about the masculine energy, that is related a lot with the fatherhood. Well, that's my interpretation about King of Wands, especially with this deck of cards. As you see, it's a lot of children like surrounding father, so it relates a lot with the fatherhood. So pile number two, if you are women or feminine or whatever you want to call yourself, it's up to you. But if you feel you have this kind of masculine energy inside you, maybe it's kind of growing into a much better, more mature part of your energy. Related a lot to the fatherhood. Maybe you care more about people around you, take care of the child, or I believe this is also kind of relate about loving the animals, loving the nature, the plants and everything. It's about nurturing. It's about nurturing. So pile number 2, I think this card is advises you if you already have this kind of feeling. So excuse me, I need to burp. Yeah, if you already have this inside you, please embrace that. And if you still that it needs to grow, so just let it grow, honey. Let it grow, because wands relate a lot with the plants, the nature, the wood and everything. So let it grow. So it's going to be very good for you. And oh, the next one we have 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles normally talking about the material hardship, but remember guys, I am not reading you a fortune, but I'm just giving you advices here. So darling, be careful. If you feel like you are trying to grow the nurturing part of you, please do not spend too much on the other person. Don't splurge too much money on the person that you feel like you wanted to show the affection, you want to nurture. Everything has boundaries, darling. So please remember, do not overwhelmingly spend. You know, there are so many things that you can show other people about how much you love them. It's not always necessarily about treating them, buying them diamonds, or, you know, like shopping spree. So there are so many ways, so be careful with your financial condition. The next one, the next card, we have the Empress. Now I see. Well, when I say that the pile number 2 has more of the Aquarius energy, I'm feeling like air and water element in this pile of cards, and the Empress comes out, and I am quite proud with my energy. I'm proud with my guessings here, because the Empress relate a lot with the feminine energy, about you know, the feeling, also the intuition. But the Empress is talking about someone who can control the energy really well. The Queen, the Empress, I feel like this is very Beyonce kind of card. Well, if you guys have the feminine energy that is, you know, overflow, you can handle that, you can control that in a very good way. And because the previous card talking about this one, about the materialistic, and the Empress appears, so it's kind of like giving me the feeling that you can control the splurging, the spending attitude with the control of your own feelings. And that doesn't mean that you are not showing the person less of affection and attention. So I do love this card appears, because it gives me a lot of advice that is going to be very suitable for you guys. Because maybe like pile number 2, you guys are more strong in terms of emotion and also the loving and caring. Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, maybe like around this pile of number 2, and the last one, Page of Wands, honey. Ooh, I do love this one also, because Page of Wands, all pages in the suit of the tarot cards in the minor arcana, talking about someone who is eager to learn, the scholars, or also someone who is more strategic in a way of thinking, someone who is still learning also. Did I say that twice? Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, Page of Wands here is advising you advises you to learn something new. Learn something about your feelings, learn something about new skills, learn something about whatever you want to learn in this world. New information, new, maybe like in that process of trying to learn something, you can meet someone new, you can knew something that is very suitable, very useful for your work, for your relationship also. And I feel like from all of these 4 cards, it's more talking about the feelings and related to love, even though it's not always necessarily talking about romance. But yeah, it talks a lot about feelings. And so I think if you learn something new, you can improve how you handle your emotion, how to not to be spending too much money to show affection to your loved ones. So yeah, happy learning, pile number 2, and that's all the readings from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope your March is wonderful for you guys. So thank you. Hello, pile number 3. Let's start. This one is para ti, para ustedes. Jagung manis is coming back again. Listen. Let's distract ourselves with jagung manis. It's coming near to us. Sorry, pile number 3, you got distracted by our sponsor, Jagung Manis. So, let's start with you guys. Let me see. Oh, another card appeared. Okay. Pile number 3, let me see your color. Oh, I see white. I see blue. Oh, it's more icy. Icy feeling. Are you guys cold? Or are you guys a cool person? Let me see. I see Libra. Okay, what's the advices for you, pile number 3 for March? What needs to improve for month March? Let's go, honey. Let's start. Vamos a empezar. When I told you about the color blue, there are 2 cards that appears here with color blue. Interesante. Así que vamos. Primera tarjeta tenemos 5 of Pentacles. The first card, can you see? I'm sorry guys, you know this, I love this ring light, but this ring light is kind of reflecting my tarot cards. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, talking about the feeling of disappointment with your financial life. Well, if this related to you guys, well, I think you guys need to listen to this. Well, if you watch pile number 1, I also talk about this one, but yeah, it's kind of relate with the pile number 1. It relates a lot with the materialistic too. And you know, please pay attention if you really feel disappointment because of the situation, because of the condition that is cannot lie, that it's difficult. But if you feel like it's not difficult, but it's just you feel insecure or you feel disappointed about it, darling, please, if you are the second one, if you just feel disappointed not because of the situation, be very careful. Nature loves someone who can be grateful with whatever they have. You know, when they accept whatever they have, they enjoy it, the nature's kind of wanted to give more about it. So I think pile number 3, please. I know it's very challenging to be grateful in this kind of situation, in this pandemic and everything, but you know, please try to see the perspective from the other side. The next one, we have Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, mostly talking about feelings, emotion, and spirituality, creativity also, and it has a lot of feminine energy. It's like the feminine of the feminine energy. So pile number 3, I think if you embrace your creative side, if you embrace the essence Oh, I have an advice for you. Try to do something that makes you happy, that makes you feel like you're abundant with love, without even thinking that it should be producing money or it's going to spend a lot of money. Please, for once in your life, please just do the fuck you attitude. Like seriously, pile number 3, you need to loosen up a bit. Just laugh. Just spend few hours in your day to watch a very funny series or dance. Or I can also advise you to drink some wine, I guess. Or anything you want to, but just please take a rest for a while. Try to focus on your emotion and your creative side. Try to do creativity. It's not always necessarily you create, a painting, you do a painting, or you create a choreography. No, it's not always about that. Anything that you feel more creative, even though it's just ironing the clothes or washing the dishes or cooking. Oh, cooking is very creative in my perspective. So yes, try to embrace that, because the next card we have the 9. Yes, 9. 9 of Cups. Can you see the pictures? Ooh, it's a genie comes out from the lamp. So it's related to the genie perspective. This card represents that anything that you wish for is in front of your eyes. Well, what I wanted to say here, this card advises you, if you are embracing your creative side, maybe like that is the door for you to be successful. I wanted to say that. Or, you're reaching your dreams if you embrace yourself, embrace the creativity or emotion, and not to focus too much on the disappointment of the financial. Well, pile number 3, this is kind of related with my condition right now, and it resonates with me. But yeah, I agree, because sometimes I experience this too. When we are more honest with ourselves, it's like the universe is giving us more than we can expect. So try to focus on that, because that's the roots of positivity. I always believe being grateful is the roots of positivity. And the last one, 3 of Wands. Amor. Look at that. This card talking about expectation, but it's more like, you're waiting for the investment on the process of, well, I can say it's the metamorphosis process also. And I feel like this card giving you advice to be more patient. I hate to give advice to people about please be patient. Oh my god, that is so not creative. That is so not fetch if you watch Mean Girls. But what I'm trying to say here, this is an investment. This is on the process. So from all the cards that we talk about here, don't worry, honey. Don't worry, because maybe if it is not satisfy you, the result is kind of disappointing you, but that doesn't mean it's going to be a huge disappointment for the rest of your life. Maybe it's just another cocoon or another metamorphosis process about something. Maybe like the next butterfly will appear in your life and you will feel very happy about it. Pile number 3, I send out love to you. I send out my patience that is just like the rest inside me, like very tiny patience inside me, but I'm going to give to you, pile number 3, because darling, please, the energy that I feel is very potential, and it's just need a little bit of patience here. So just try to enjoy yourself. So I think you're going to forget about how to be patient, and things are going to be more than you expected. So yes, that's pile number 3. So that's all the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it's going to be very useful, beneficial for you, and I hope it resonates with you. Thank you again for watching, and see you next time. Good luck for March 2021. Bye!